Hello again, and we're on day 4 of the 10 days of IVA, and I am reflecting on 2016 today. So in 2016, we ventured out of California into Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, baby! For our international conference that year. We had some great guest speakers. We had Don Green join us. We had Gerald White, who is a session singer in LA. He came out and did a class. And we also had Brent Barrett. Now, he played Phantom in the Las Vegas production and in Germany. So he came along and did a little talk with our teachers about performing, because he was working with one of our master teachers, Jeffrey, whilst he was performing. So he came along and talked about that. And it was really interesting and fascinating. And as a lifelong Phantom fan, it was amazing to meet a Phantom. What else have we been doing in 2016? Yes, we held a conference, Viva IVA, in Italy. And we sent master teachers Jeffrey Skousen and Stephanie Borm-Kruger over to Italy, along with some of our teachers in Italy, to put on a lovely 3-day conference there. We had some amazing speakers there. We had Dr. Franco Fussi, who's a world-renowned ENT. He is Andrea Bocelli's ENT, or at least he was at the time. We had Marco Rossini, who's an amazing musician. So that was a wonderful experience in the land of singing in Italy, and we had great feedback and a lot of fun doing that. 2016 also saw us launching our IVA Ambassadors program. So we picked 13 teachers from around the world who were in the upper levels of our program, who we felt were very strong representations of IVA and how we thought and how we taught. And so they were entrusted to help us to start to deliver our teacher training program. So they would do webinars with our master teachers. They would start to do listening classes and things at our conference, not only to help them with their development as teachers and educators, but also so that our other teachers could benefit from the years of experience and knowledge that they had. And teachers really liked the opportunity to get to study with these instructors and learn and benefit from their knowledge and wisdom. 2016 was a quieter year for events though. So we did a first ambassador event in Bulgaria with one of our IVA ambassadors. And then we had another event in Italy following up the success of the previous year's event. And then we also went back to South America and did events in South America with one of our master teachers. So whilst we might not have done as many in-person events as the year before, they were still wonderful events that were very successful, and we had a great time delivering those. But I did promise you a funny story about the hotel venues. So I live in the UK, just outside of Edinburgh. So traveling for me from Las Vegas is about an 18-hour trip. So myself and Laura traveled to Las Vegas about 3 days before the conference started on the Friday. So we arrived around 3 o'clock Friday afternoon. By the time we cleared customs, got to the hotel, it was closer to 7 o'clock in the evening. And we were both absolutely exhausted because we had both been up since about 3 a.m. traveling. So we arrived at the hotel, and as we were walking in, we're like, oh, this is nice, this is lovely. Oh, what's that smell? It smells moldy and damp. So we walked in to discover that the previous evening, the sprinkler system had gone off and had dumped thousands of gallons of water into this hotel and had basically flooded the entire hotel. So the entire hotel was a collection of fans, dehumidifiers, sandbags and towels as they desperately tried to dry the hotel out. So we were quite shocked, and I don't think the shock fully sank in until the next morning when we woke up and had, caught up with our sleep. But that was a very interesting week, squelching about in the hotel as they tried to dry it out. Yeah, the things that happened that, randomly happened before a conference. Bizarre. But yeah, that was 2016. So join us tomorrow for day 5 of IVA 10, and I'll be telling you about 2017.